similar to what we did last year of JWS needs an intern, Kelley needs an intern, BJ needs a boyfriend.
Let's go.
I don't know if I want this marketed as like, I'm that desperate.
What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to Sports Are Fun. I'm your host, Kelley O'Hara.
I'm the personality hire, BJ Beckwith.
And I'm Ryan Campbell, your statistical champion, who comes around every so often. Thank you for having me back.
We love when you come around.
You guys, it's great to be here.
It's great to have you.
Great to be here.
We got a big show ahead of us. We got to break down Rivalry Weekend. The FIFA gods have spoken, and we have some thoughts about that. And then more WNBA trade surprises and a lot of chatter, obviously, in the group chat. But first and foremost, Ryan, last time you came, you brought your statistical champion plaque, which is incredible hardware.
I brought something else
to have
today.
ownership of. You brought another thing. Front and center. It's it's picked its home.
I'm not
on
a
the
finalist,
set.
but the fan vote opens August 15th, so please do vote for the Lauren Holiday Impact Award.
Yeah, incredible work by
Nominee.
you.
Yeah.
Being a nominee
Yeah.
for Lauren Holiday Impact Award. Incredible award.
Yep.
That was created by Lauren Holiday.
Yes.
Do you want to shout out your work?
Yeah. In addition to the work I'm doing with Lauren Holiday in that program under that umbrella, I do have some big news. I've been meaning to tell you guys something, and it's with a very grateful heart that I bring to my contract extension with Gotham FC.
Okay.
So please take a look.
Let's go. That's a thick boy right
yeah,
there.
no, as you can see, the term is
You really negotiated hard, huh?
3 years.
Okay.
AL signed here, so ownership signed off.
Did you read through all of that?
No,
No,
I've never been one for reading through the fine print. I just trust in the journey, and
You're just gonna let it rip?
I mean,
You're committed?
3 more years in New York. I'll be 26.
Wow.
Still young.
You're growing up in New York.
I am.
You're doing your 20s in New York.
I'm so excited.
I love that for
so you guys
you.
think I should sign?
For sure.
Yeah, let it
All right.
rip.
Yeah.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Make it official.
Here we
On
go.
set. Right here. Live. Boom. Woo! Wow, that's your signature.
Officially official. Thank you, Gotham FC. Thank you, Juan. My teammates, BAL West Aberbuch,
Go
for
Bats.
this opportunity. Go Bats. We'll just leave that there. Boom.
I'm pumped for you.
Thank you.
How do you
I'm
feel about
excited.
this?
I think walking into this year, I didn't have many expectations. I think knowing that I was coming in behind AKB obviously is a tremendous place to come in, and she's such a heralded goalkeeper that coming into this year, I was just happy to be growing and learning from her. And then obviously now that I've gotten up to speed with the New York lifestyle, and I see that a lot of my interests off the field are also mirrored here. I'm just really happy and grateful to be able to stay for such a long period of time.
I love that.
Yeah,
that was
so-
a lovely answer.
She's committed.
Are you
You
media
thought through
trained?
this. You might, yeah. You might not.
Are you media trained?
No, kind of.
She didn't read the contract, but she definitely thought through the
She did read the
decision.
She thought through the
contract.
decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an afterthought. So.
Okay, well, I am very excited that you will be here for another 3 years.
Thank you, and I hope you stay so we can continue to hang out and play
Listen.
tennis, kick it on set.
Yeah, I'm
So-
here for, the foreseeable future. So,
life.
yeah, I think
Yay.
BJ is too, right?
I'll be here for a minute.
Let's go.
Go. Cheers to that.
Cheers
Cheers
to
to
that.
that.
This guy ran
Cheers
10
to
miles
that.
this morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheers.
Boom.
Cheers.
Boom.
Congrats to
Boom.
you. That's kind of big time.
That's
obviously,
super big time.
So,
Yeah.
coming out of college,
Yeah.
no draft.
Yeah. Just a
Signing,
statistical
yeah,
champion.
just a statistical champion. But to sign with the team, and then
Yeah.
your first team that you sign with, you're like, this is a good fit. I want to stay. I feel like that's, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I don't want to say often, but it's like a good feeling when you
Yeah.
find the right.
For sure.
Plus, they're super believing in you and growing
Yeah.
you. So, and
Yeah, I
AKB's
feel like-
towards the end of her career. So
Right.
maybe
Right.
You're
Ushering
filling
in
these
a new
shoes with
era,
them.
learning
Yeah.
as much as I can. But yeah, I think obviously just a great opportunity, and I think because it is so many years, it shows they're invested. And I was like, wow, this is 3 years. It's gonna be a long time. But again, I've met some of my best friends here already, in Lily and Jalen and the whole group. So I think team chemistry is great, firing on all cylinders, and we're gonna have a great back half of the year. So I'm just
Let's
excited
go.
to see how it shakes out. But yeah,
Speaking of the back half of the year,
yeah,
we just had Rivalry Weekend.
That's right.
Okay.
Which I want to start.
Was
This
there
is
enough
the
fire?
first rivalry
Okay,
weekend.
okay.
I feel like I've seen this marketed every year.
Okay. I have to clear something up
Yeah,
for
clear the air,
people like
please.
me.
Right.
So I thought that it was Rivalry Week. And NWSL was making a Rivalry Weekend.
Has it not happened before?
I don't know, but I thought that meant every matchup this weekend was what they were saying was
the
a rivalry.
I
Right.
did too.
But
So did
that was not the case.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Apparently, the only true the only rivalries of the weekend that played were Gotham,
In Spirit.
Spirit,
I think it's
LA,
over.
and San Diego, and then Portland and Seattle. So all the other games were not supposed to be considered rivalries.
Because I was like, what does Louisville and Orlando have in common? They
Right.
were
And I was like,
purple.
what does Utah and Kansas City
I
have?
found this.
Okay.
I found this out yesterday.
I put a lot of thought into this because I was like, what does constitute a rivalry? Is it geography? Is it history?
Well, yeah,
Proximity.
Let's talk about that. What do you think?
Well, I was gonna say, like, if the fan has to fly there, like, I don't think it's a rivalry. So
Ooh,
think
that's a good
about,
way
You know,
to
Padres,
measure it.
Dodgers hate each other. So
Yeah.
it makes sense. Like, it's just a bus ride from LA to San Diego.
Yeah.
Gotham. Actually, the Spirit did bus down to us. One of the girls told me on the team, 6 hours. So it's driving distance.
Yes.
Gotham Spirit. I think Gotham Boston to look out for in the future. And then what you said, like, obviously Portland Seattle.
Yeah.
I don't think it's always proximity. I think it's history too. Like I feel like Washington and Gotham have like repeated history of like so many good little moments. Like you have the fiery spitting of like Trinity and Emily Sonnet in the semis last year. You have earlier this season when the Spirit were singing happy birthday to one of their players and Gotham scores. I just think it's hilarious stuff.
Wait,
Multiple
explain that. I didn't
earlier
see
this season, I think it was Tara McKeown, I can't remember, but it was someone's birthday during a game day.
Oh, and
the
the
Spirit crowds are
fans
singing
were
happy
singing happy
birthday. It was
birthday?
like very early on, and Shara Shapansky scores.
Hell
Oh my god, that's
During the happy
incredible.
birthday
I didn't
singing.
know that
Sarah.
happened. I love that.
It was so funny.
Yeah, I agree. I think that rivalries are usually based on geography.
Yeah.
And then intensity of the fandoms.
Yeah.
And how much they hate each other.
Yeah.
And then it's fueled by history, big results, big moments.
Right.
But then also, in my opinion, like how much the players play into it.
Yeah.
And obviously, I do think that Gotham and Spirit are a rivalry. Apparently, there's a lot of debate there.
Really?
Yeah, some like Gotham. I was with McCall yesterday, and McCall was like, when we were on Gotham and you were on Spirit, like we didn't think of you as a rivalry. And I was like, oh, you didn't? But I think we beat you a couple
I mean,
times.
at the time they were at the bottom of the table, so
Yeah, I
Everyone
feel like
was
it was
kind of the
pretty
rivals,
heated.
huh?
No, but I do think it's becoming a rivalry, one based on the level of both of the teams and then the closeness and the moments, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
LA, San Diego has the potential to be a very good rivalry, but I don't think they have enough history yet
Yeah.
and any real good moments. I mean, maybe this last game with Angel City tying it up in the like dying minutes,
Yeah.
that adds to it.
Yeah.
But really in the NWSL, the only true rivalry is Portland, Seattle.
Yeah.
Because of the history, because of the
Right.
back and forth. It's a very evenly matched.
Here's a stat for you. It's the
matchup.
most played game.
I know, like
between
42
two teams
games. I
since
was like trying to do
2013.
the math. I was like, how does that work?
Yeah, I know. The overall record 17, 16, and 10 after Portland's win yesterday.
Yeah. Crazy. You got it all up there.
whipped
You
that
you
out.
even have notes.
Yeah, I do. I have show notes. I'll dive in soon.
No, but
But
I also think that the Portland Seattle rivalry was like deepened because Portland has such a strong fan group.
Yeah.
And then and it's such an experience playing in Providence Park. So it really
Yeah.
heightened the rivalry. And then you add to it, you had Sinclair, Pino on one side, Sinclair on another
DJing,
side,
right?
Morgan. But just the caliber of players playing against each other and
Yeah.
going up and fighting for the win. So
yeah, I think at the very least, whether like it was misadvertised, whether we knew the rivals or not, I think we did see two teams have record attendance, which was Gotham FC.
Okay.
Over 13,000 people. Thank you to our fans.
it was a really good environment.
Yeah, and then Portland, the Thorns had over 21,000 people, which
Amazing.
is huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, just another note.
people turn up for rivalry. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, so they're driving fandom up, which is great, and we're going in the right direction.
I love that. Well, let's talk about
Yeah.
the results of the weekend.
Where do
it
you
was
wanna
a tying
start?
weekend.
Well, Gotham. Let's talk about the rivalries.
Were
Gotham
we all
Spirit
there?
0-0.
Yeah.
We were all there.
Yeah.
You're all there.
We were all live.
All you.
in attendance. All were on very different journeys
Yeah.
at that game. I feel.
Very much so.
I had a solid night's sleep. BJ, how were you doing at the game?
I had a solid night's sleep as well. Yes.
Good.
Yep. I did.
Good.
By a solid night, that means you got a nap.
Saturday morning. It was an early game, early noon match.
It was. Yeah,
It was
actually.
Yeah, that was
Rise
a little
and shine.
criminal. I'm not gonna lie. It
Yeah.
was a little criminal to be at noon.
tough for
But did
you.
you see
Yeah.
Ciara at the game as well?
I was late. Yes.
Okay. Damn.
So
All right.
I was a good 7 minutes late.
Cool. I liked it when you lit the torch better. So
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you so much, Sierra.
sorry, Sierra.
I could have given you some notes, I guess.
Okay, well, I was in her suite, so I'm gonna say
Was she
lovely?
Yeah, she was so lovely.
Was
She
she
was
lovely?
looking gorgeous.
She's
Yeah, I don't doubt
literally
it.
gorgeous.
No, she is.
Yeah.
She's-
I'm so
okay.
glad you got to welcome her to Gotham.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Kylie Kelsey, like, come on, stars.
That was cool
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, star-studded.
Keep her confident.
keep
Love
her in the
that whole
game.
movement.
Keep her in the game.
There you
Yeah.
go. I was okay. Gotham needed a win, but
we
to
definitely
go
did.
down a man that early in the game, truly great work by the team.
Yeah.
To pull out a tie against a very good
Good.
Spirit
Right.
team, playing down a man for that long.
Yeah, I think it's something we've done
yeah.
multiple times this year. I was talking with Tierna in the
I know.
box, and she's like, "Is this something we practice? Like, we should probably start like doing this in training as it's
Yeah.
happening like multiple times this year." But again, yeah, I think Juan's morale was just like he was uplifted that we rallied together and just like had a good. We finished out with the tie, 'cause
Right.
When
Yeah.
you're down a man, yeah.
For sure.
And Gotham does not lead the league right now, but they do lead in red cards and fouls.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
All
here's
right.
another stat for you. Jalen Howell is the most fouled player in the league. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
Is she?
Yeah, just
I
always
would
targeted.
not. I would not expect that.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, because she's so physical, but she's getting used and abused out there.
And she had a great game.
She had
over
a
the
great
weekend.
goal
She
line
really
save.
did have a
Did you catch that? Like I think that would have been a goal
yeah.
had she not. Yeah, had she not biked that over.
No, absolutely.
But yeah,
How is Gotham feeling? You guys have a heavy schedule coming up because you have
Yeah.
NWSL and you
Yeah.
guys are right on the playoff.
yeah. September's pretty much all on
Line.
the road. I think. Like
Yeah.
we have some random games sprinkled in. Like we're going to
CONCACAF.
Canada. We're going to El
Cup.
Salvador. Yeah,
Yes.
CONCACAF, which is for something that occurs in like 2028.
Right.
But yeah, a lot of moving parts. But I think like the best thing we can do is just one game at a time, and we have a couple home games in August. So I think like yeah, just focusing up on that. But we definitely
to capitalize at
need
home.
some wins for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, for
Definitely.
sure.
Well, speaking of another team that needs some wins, very much so, Angel City
Yeah.
and not San Diego. San Diego is pretty much fine. But Angel City, San
Yeah.
Diego, 1-1. Great game,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
entertaining.
especially because of the late
Alana
minute
Kennedy headed her.
theatrics. Yeah. Angel City, though, so not to like transition away from rivalries, but in my opinion, this is the part of the season where like the door, it's like the light at the end of the tunnel is playoff contention, or like a playoff spot.
Yeah.
And for some teams, that light is just like the window is starting to close.
a great
and
metaphor.
Angel City is definitely feeling that, I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
especially after tying this weekend as opposed to getting a win.
Yeah.
So I'm a little concerned that they are not going to make playoffs as it stands now.
Yeah. And it's so tough because they started out so strong. So you're kind of like, ooh, what
Yeah.
happened, guys? Let's get
And
that juice
with
back.
with the introduction of a new coach, you would hope that who knows, maybe it's like it's right on the cusp of
Yeah.
clicking,
Yeah,
similar
yeah.
to Bay FC,
Yeah.
like Albertine Montoya, their head coach has been saying how they're like right in it and they're almost there, but it's like at some point
Yeah.
almost isn't good enough.
Isn't good enough. Yeah.
You know?
I feel like we saw a lot of ties this weekend, which definitely shows no one wanted to lose, but
Yeah.
we need to differentiate ourselves. a little bit
Exactly.
here.
Yeah.
So, and then lastly, Portland, Seattle ended
Yeah.
up being
They
a
got
banger.
thumped.
Yeah.
They got thumped. You had a really good Jess Fishlock goal after she
started
was
strong.
talking a little smack this week.
Yeah.
We saw that she's like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate
yeah.
Portland. I hate Portland.
Yeah.
But she came out and did her thing.
And that's coming off the Euros. She carried the whole country of Wales on her back.
She really did.
She really did.
True.
Yeah.
Her
So-
diving header, goal of the week
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah,
Like,
and
that was
her,
so
her
cool.
assist too,
Yeah.
like to
No,
start
she
it off.
played great, but not
Great final
enough.
pass.
Not enough.
Portland then jumped Seattle in the standings,
standings,
which
but
I
only
think
by 1
made-
point.
Wow.
I know, but it just like made the rivalry that much better.
Which I was so surprised that Portland thumped them like that. Like I don't
me too.
know.
I thought Seattle was for sure gonna win.
Yeah.
And they
no,
had
for sure.
so many people scoring. I have to shout out Raylan Turner, UCLA royalty, great finisher.
I love that
Definitely
you're shouting her out.
a young person to look out for. I played with her on club for 10 years, and like I think
Oh, you
now it's-
did?
Yeah, she started in Louisville,
cool.
so it's cool to see her like kind of. I think she's happier and Portland likes it there, and I think they have like so many assets. I think also Pietra Torden, I'm really impressed with her. I don't think she plays like a typical 9, but I think she scored the last goal. So definitely, I think they have some young talent up front.
Yeah, I would say Rylan Turner. I feel like she's coming out of
Raylan.
really.
Yeah, I know. Everyone does that. It's okay.
Wow,
Yeah,
I think I
Raylan.
said that
It is-
wrong on
yeah.
TV yesterday.
It's okay.
You didn't mean to.
Raylan.
Sorry,
I didn't mean
Raylan.
to.
It's okay. Now we
Raylan
know.
Turner. Wow, I like that.
good.
Raylan
Yeah.
Turner.
Yeah.
I feel like she came out of UCLA like very highly touted.
Yeah, for sure.
and hasn't in my opinion, I don't even know if she's really scratched the surface of her potential in
Yeah.
the professional ranks.
Right.
And I feel like yesterday was a moment where I was like, oh, I'm like seeing
Yeah.
who she could become
Yeah.
for Portland
Yeah.
in the NWSL, up the PK for the team and then
Yeah.
putting them
I
up
agree.
2-1. I feel like she had a really
And I
strong
feel
game.
like Portland themselves like didn't have great expectations for themselves. Like fans kind of said that. I don't know what the internal was like, but they're losing Sophia Wilson. They didn't have Morgan Weaver,
Right.
Christine Sinclair. Like you're losing a lot of your goal scorers,
Right.
and then you have Raylan Turner who comes in late last season, and
Yeah.
now she's kind of like their top performer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And she's
Yeah.
expected to finish all the time and kind of be that go-to person.
Yeah.
So I think she's having a great season.
Yeah.
No,
No shortage of goals from her. I think
Yeah,
one
no
to look out
shortage.
for. And then I think that, because they're missing Sophia Wilson, they have Sam Coffey's hot. She finds a way to score.
Hot coffee.
Even on the US tour, like I feel like she is always scoring. So
Absolutely. All right. Any other results we want to talk about that were not
A surprise for me,
rivalries?
Orlando
I
and
was gonna
Louisville
say,
tying.
and I did
Very
want to
surprising.
shout out Jordan Bloomer. I mean, it's hard to
mean,
save
yo.
2 PKs.
That was insane.
Dude,
yeah.
honestly,
Like as a goalie, I'm like, that's awesome. Like you're a beast.
do you know her at all?
I don't know her.
Okay.
But
Where'd she play?
I want to say Wisconsin, but
Okay.
I think that's like could be incorrect.
I mean, absolutely incredible work by her. I was
Yeah.
watching that game. I was losing
Yeah.
my mind.
But I guess like the whole time I'm like Orlando.
yeah,
come
Orlando
on.
seems to be in a bit of a lull,
Yeah, a little tired legs.
But the thing is, even in a lull,
They're still
they still find a way. Like that would have been
Yeah.
huge for Louisville to get 3 points out of that game.
Right.
But even to
then-
tie them,
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
the goal
that's
they
huge.
conceded-
for
It
them.
is, but like they were so close.
Yeah.
They did everything, keep her standing on her head to keep the
Literally.
team in the game.
standing on her head.
And then
Well done.
like an unfortunate own goal. It's like, and I feel like this has happened multiple times for Orlando throughout the season where just like extra time
yeah.
goal,
Laps, yeah.
they figure it out. They make it work. They
Yeah.
somehow come up with something
Yeah. They had
and
a
either
very
tie
similar-
or win.
Yeah.
But to me, that's like the making of a team that like never quits, never dies, and
Yeah.
has that ingrained mentality in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I was pulling for Louisville because I was like, I think this
Yeah,
would
you
make
want
it
the
I think
interesting.
we
upset a
all
little
were.
bit.
I
Yeah,
think we're all
exactly.
pulling for
We do.
Louisville.
And I do
Yeah.
want to shout, I mean, Allie Senor made her debut with KC against Utah, but what I wanted to shout was they took a while to score.
Yes.
I don't think they scored until the 85th minute.
No.
And I don't remember the scoreline from last week off the top of my head, but I remember it was not easy for them to score there either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
It is. I feel like there's been a bit of almost like we're stalling out a little bit post July break.
Yeah, coming off the CBA, man.
Ye-
A little too
yeah.
much beach time.
Yeah.
Toes in the sand.
Toes were in the
however
sand.
the Zach Brown
they
song
need
goes.
back on the grass.
No,
Cold beer
but
in my hand.
I mean, would you say you guys are feeling that internally?
I mean, I can only speak for Gotham, but it was the dead of summer. It was hot. We grinded. So I feel like we have put forth a great amount of effort to set ourselves up well. I know that a lot of people had to play 2 games, which
Yeah.
maybe in terms of travel was a lot for them, but
Yeah.
we only played 1 game against the Dallas Trinity USL team. But I think maybe just some tired legs, getting
Yeah,
back out there, seeing
just-
the patterns.
exactly,
again,
getting back
just-
into it.
Yeah.
Who
getting our
knows?
feet wet.
Yeah, maybe we're like
But-
gonna press on the gas this
Yeah,
coming
I mean,
weekend.
this is the most
Yeah.
important time of the year, so.
Really is.
Time
I
to go.
mean, even with a lull, let's say, the games were still interesting.
Yeah,
No,
I
they
think
were,
so
for
too.
sure.
Yeah, yeah,
For sure.
and competitive.
And
a lot
competitive.
of ties. So
Okay, well, another interesting thing in the soccer world,
Please.
the new FIFA World Rankings came out, and Spain topped the charts. They knock off US from the #1 spot,
yeah,
and there was a lot of questions around
Me too.
this
For
top
me
10
too.
list. So, one, like, how is England still third and they just won the Euros?
Beating Spain.
Why did Sweden leapfrog England in the top 10 when England won the whole thing of the
Agree.
Euros? Germany lost rankings after making the semifinals. Why is North Korea still in the top 10 at all?
Yeah.
Brazil lost ground after losing a friendly to France, but then won the entire Copa America. So
Yeah.
from like just a casual fan perspective, and even my perspective, I'm like, I know that it's a mathematical equation, but never even looked into this before.
Also, when
did
did
some
they?
research.
Is this like a ongoing after each game? This is calculated because I know it's only announced ever so often. But
Okay,
like, how often are we
so-
calculating this?
do we even want to try to
I'm
dive
gonna
into this formula?
I'm gonna try to explain this.
Okay.
So, first of all, I would love to know who came up with this. Like, truly, I'm very curious. Did they
literally formulaic.
consult a mathematician to
I never
come
made it
up
past
with an
pre-calc.
equation that would then be how they would do the world rankings? Because when we're looking at this, if you're listening, we have this equation pulled up. It's been a long time since I have sat in a math class.
For me as well.
So
For us
I'm
as
kind of
well.
like, you
We are
know,
grown.
I like just got out of college. For me as well.
No, yeah.
Communications major.
Actually, didn't major
That's
in
what I
math.
say,
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
All I did was stats.
I mean, so they call the rankings.
Come on, Stanford.
I'm trying to. What would you say? Is it like it's not an. What would you call the under part? I'm calling this raft. Like, talk about like the theory of relativity. Like, talk about like the
Well,
raft.
it's clearly an algorithm, and I think what they're talking about
I know what
here
you're talking
is-
about.
is how good are both teams? What was the actual score? I think home field advantage is like baked into this equation. Like, you're expected to win more.
You're right.
So basically, you don't just have to win. Like, you have to impress. Like, it's like you have to stay one step ahead. And like, take Spain for example. Like, okay, like maybe they're the most dominant team right now, but also I feel like the U.S. is getting penalized for just existing because they had 3 friendlies in June, July, and like
Right.
they weren't it was against Ireland twice. So maybe they're getting penalized for that. But it's
But are
just
you
like
also taking into account like goal scoring opportunities created, tackles won,
No.
passes
No.
completed?
Okay, so the
not.
things they're taking into
Possession.
account
yeah.
is so the end result is the team rating after the match, which is what I'm calling raft because that's
Raft.
what it looks like. Big R, little A, FT.
Raft.
And then the things that go into determining raft is team rating before the match, the weighted importance of the match, the actual result of the match, the expected result of the match, the scale difference in rating points between the teams, the opposing team's rating before the match, the home advantage correction.
Exactly.
There's a scaling
That's what I said.
factor, and then the match importance factor. So in my opinion, again, I'm like,
you just gotta close
did
your eyes and hope for
Einstein
the
come up with
best.
this? Like, who made this equation?
Maybe
Pinch
FIFA
me.
themselves, the person.
I actually can somebody I would love a listener. Somebody tell me we need
Phone a friend.
I would love a documentary on the person who came up with this equation.
Same.
I'd probably send them some hate. I don't know.
You're not gonna watch it.
No.
I don't
I don't
know.
need to know
It
this.
seems like
So
there's-
basically, this is all to say, I knew that it was an equation. I had never looked at the equation before. It is clearly very complicated. It seems to take into account a lot of different factors.
Yeah.
Therefore, there are some things that still make you scratch your head, right? And make it difficult to be like, is this truly the best in the world?
But you know what?
Yeah.
Because it's so complicated, I don't even know what half that means. That I'm like, I trust it.
And I'm going
Yeah.
to say I also trust it too, because
Yeah,
you know what?
I trust
Like
that.
a really-
It put the U.S. at #1 spot for a very long time during my career. So I'm going to ride with it.
I'm gonna ride with that.
And you know what?
You went out at the top.
What did you say?
You went out at the top, and no one could take that from you.
no one
I
can
don't
take
know.
that from you.
I don't know if we went out on the top, but that's whatever.
We do remember that World Cup, so you might not have, but it's
say that
okay.
again?
We do remember that World Cup, so
Yeah,
you might not
yeah,
have, but
I
it's
do
okay.
too, unfortunately.
Right.
But I will say it's great that as much as it's like a bummer that the U.S. is no
It's
longer
exciting.
#1,
Yeah.
it does make it exciting.
Yeah.
To me, if I'm a player in the U.S., I'm like,
Yeah.
well,
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
screw
lace
this.
up.
Like, yeah,
But I
bring
also
it.
do want to say I do feel like it's a little unfair because you had all these teams playing in international big tournaments this
Yeah.
summer.
Right.
And obviously that's taken into account. So I do
So-
think it's a little unfair advantage. here.
Yeah, and even there was times during my national team playing career where European teams would either be in qualifying for a Euros or a World Cup or something, and they wouldn't be available to play in friendly competitions, and or they wouldn't want to come over and play us or have us over there to play. So we would end up playing teams of a lesser caliber because they were the only ones available and or willing
to make the commute.
to make the commute.
I mean, it's a far trip.
Yeah, it is. So it's like unless you're playing in a major tournament at the time,
Yeah.
for the US it's like I wouldn't really put much weight into this. I would just use it as motivation.
No, for sure.
either.
But do we think Spain is now the US's new rival? Speaking of rivalry weekend,
Good job.
They've definitely come alive in the past like year and a half. I
Spain?
feel like, yeah.
I mean, they
More
won
so than ever.
Well,
like
last
growing
2
up,
years.
I wasn't like, oh,
Yes.
Spain is a force in the world.
For sure. They
women's
definitely, they are on the exponential rise, I would say.
Yeah.
And obviously did not win the Euros. But no, I think that they're part of the pool. To me, I'm like, I don't think US has one rival. I think they have a pool of rivals. And
Yeah.
Spain is
For sure.
absolutely part of that pool now.
Yeah, yeah. Who do you think their biggest rivals are? Like, as someone who is in the environment.
I mean, a handful of teams. Like, it used to be Japan because of World Cup results and matchups.
Yeah.
Canada was always a rival just based on proximity, going back to the things that make
Yeah, a
rivalries
rival.
good.
Rivalries.
I mean, Sweden because of big
Results,
tournament
yeah.
results. Spain now for sure. I would say France because we like always matched up against them at some point. Same with Sweden. Brazil. Those I would say are, and I would throw in England too.
Yeah.
Now. It
Yeah.
didn't used to be, I would say, but definitely
Yeah.
now.
As a
And
casual-
Germany.
As a fan, for me,
Germany.
the big three are like Brazil, especially because a lot of them are in the NWSL, and then Canada for proximity, and then England.
Okay.
But I think that's more like a civil war type beat. So I,
It's
yeah.
Revolutionary War.
Oh fuck.
The Redcoats.
One
Bring
day.
out the
We haven't been in a
Redcoats.
math class nor history class in a
I
while.
haven't been to a lot of
while.
school lately, huh?
So we have some breaking news.
Yeah.
I guess we're just
Reporting here live.
well, I think it's already been broken, so you guys will be getting this. But Spain's getting this tomorrow. Spain's head coach will be stepping down at the end of their
I think
tenure.
the federation chose not to renew her contract. So
Okay.
I'm not really sure as to why.
Yeah, especially she just got resolved.
Yeah, talk about like, I mean, like, oh,
Do you think it's because
I
they
got, I
didn't
got
win
the I got
Euros?
Spain to the #1 spot, and you guys aren't renewing my contract. Honestly,
But do you think
What
if-
more does
if
a woman need to
Spain
do
won
in
the
this world?
Euros, would they
Seriously.
have
in Spain, a
kept
lot.
her?
Who knows? But that's I
We
feel
can't
like that's
speculate,
kind of
but
why.
that
Who
is
knows?
great.
Maybe she's taking another job, and
Yeah, there could be another
that's her
job
decision. But
offer looming. But
I'll really miss the memes of the diary work. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll miss that.
you don't think Spain is technically biggest rival?
To me personally,
Yeah,
I
You
would
don't-
say,
you're
like-
not like that concerned.
I think
about
they just
No.
happen to be at #1. I don't think.
yeah, I
they're
think it'll be a
biggest
good
rival.
game when the time comes that the U.S. plays
Yeah.
them. And I'll be excited for that. But they're not in my head as like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, fair
Agreed.
enough.
Agreed.
Okay, well, last bit of news in the NWSL.
Yep.
The Denver Summit. Are we calling it the Denver Summit? Denver Summit?
Denver Summit FC. I believe.
Denver
Yeah, I was
Summit
like, I thought
FC.
there was an FC in there.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Denver Summit FC.
Yeah.
They made 2 big moves this week. Hired new coach, Nick
Yep.
Cushing, former Man City women's coach, and they have their first player signing in Ali Watt.
Correct.
Watt was traded from Orlando Pride to the Denver Summit. However, she was immediately loaned back to Orlando for the remainder of the season. And this is part of the new NWSL intra-lease loan rules in place to help expansion teams build rosters without an expansion draft. Because this is the first time we're having expansion teams come into the NWSL, but they will not get an expansion draft because we got rid of... I didn't realize that we got rid of the expansion draft when we got rid of the regular draft. So now...
That was a question for me as well. So it's
yeah,
now
expansion teams will have to go and sign players
from other teams.
from other teams and not
What else do
and
you
they're
do?
not able to rely on the expansion draft. And the expansion draft, honestly,
Yeah.
was a bit wild.
It was, and then there was all these people that were unprotected, and like, I
Right.
mean, you have to sleep with one eye open. Like, that's a lot. That's a
You know what
lot.
I mean? At least is this now
Truly,
these
that's a
players'
lot.
choice. Like I'm
For sure.
I'm okay
I
with
think
this.
it's for the best.
But speaking
Thanks to
personally
us.
on Ali Watt and her being the first player chosen, and I am such an Ali Watt fan. I think I've really grown to like her for the
Yes.
last 2 years, and I think she worked her way to get a starting spot on that Orlando team, and it wasn't easy for her.
Yeah, and on
they
a
have
team of that caliber.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think she has played such a key role. Like I remember watching that final last year and being like, she is the player of the game to me. And I am very excited. I feel like she's had a breakout season, so I'm very excited to see her and
Yeah.
have a team built around her.
It's
Like,
a
Yeah,
very
and
excited
she's-
for
great
that.
first signing.
Yeah, it is great for signing. She is a Colorado native.
Yeah.
Correct?
Colorado Springs.
There you go. And it sounds like Colorado or Denver Summit FC wants to
Yeah, they put out a statement saying they want to try and attract people who are from the area, which I
Right.
think is cool. I know some people didn't love that, but
yeah.
I like
Really?
I saw a couple comments being like, "Who cares where you're from? If you're like, I don't know." But
that's just
But I'm
somebody
like-
hating to hate.
yeah, it was more.
Yeah.
It was more so of like a.
It's like,
this
guys.
is business. This is professional. Like no one's coming home just to play. Like
Well, yeah. I will say if there was an Atlanta team when I played, I would have absolutely tried to go play
Yeah.
there because it would have been fun to play
Yeah.
in the place that I grew up in front of my friends and family
Yeah,
week in and week
totally.
out, like the community that
Yeah.
like raised me, you know,
Yeah.
on the soccer
Totally.
field and off of it. So
Yeah.
I like that.
Colorado-
I think that's cool.
Colorado has produced a lot of
So who
players.
have we? Yeah,
They
who,
really have.
Who is there?
Mallory
There's-
Swanson,
Sophia
Lindsay
Wilson.
Heaps ran.
Jalen Howell said I can go on the record with the
Oh,
fact
Sophia
that
Wilson.
she's not interested in returning to Colorado.
Okay, but
So let's
Jalen
rule her
Hall
out.
is okay.
She lives and
you're-
breathes New York.
Oh, she sent you here
So
today
yeah,
to say
she
that.
sent me here today to say that.
Thank you so much.
Don't shoot the messenger, you guys.
Heard. Jalen Howell will not
Don't worry,
be
guys.
going
Jalen Howell is
to
not
She
going
loves
to
New York.
Timber.
we get a breaking news in 15 minutes. She's like
Straight
signed.
up.
Sorry. In that case, yeah.
You
I
give
owe
us the
both-
runaround.
I owe you both soda pop then.
Oh my
I know we talked about
gosh.
Lindsay Heaps going back for Chicago, and she was like, no. But do you think she'll come back for this eventually?
I
End
think-
her career at Denver?
I think
Not
that
that she's close to ending her career.
Lindsay will either come back to Colorado, go to San Diego because that's where Tyler is, or go to whatever team's going to pay her the most money.
Happy wife,
But
happy
at the end
life.
of the day, it's a business.
It is a business, you know.
Right.
That's like
I
you
might
gotta.
choose San Diego if I were her. Seems like a nice place.
Yeah, I could see that happening. But also, I
see.
mean, yeah, she's a Colorado girl
Yeah.
through and through.
And again, I'm not saying she's at the end of her career, but it would be nice to end at home.
Yeah, absolutely.
A short aside, I really thought Cincinnati was going to get the bid this year. I think it would have been,
Really?
yeah, because Caitlin Clark was going to invest ownership that would have brought a broader audience. So I do have to say I'm still a little upset shaking up that Cincinnati didn't get the bid.
I thought Cleveland was going to get it.
Really?
Yeah.
You have ties to Cleveland?
I was like, do you?
Okay. Enough soccer.
Okay.
Right, we're done.
Speaking of, so this is like similar but different.
Speaking of trades,
Speaking of trades.
a lot of
Yeah.
trades have gone down to the
WNBA trade window
Crossover.
Door
Is it
has closed.
It's closed now? Okay.
closed,
Closed.
closed August 7th.
They ended with a bang, huh?
They did. They really did. They kept us on our toes. A lot of action.
Did not see these trades coming.
Yeah, let's talk about the most recent trade that shook things up in the WNBA. The Mystics make moves. Brittany Sykes to Seattle was a shocking one. And
That one
then
got me.
Aaliyah Edwards to the Connecticut Sun as well. The Mystics received Alicia Clark, Zaya Cook, and a 2026 first round pick. I think a lot of people were very surprised
Yeah, the Brittany
about
Sykes one really surprised me the best.
the Mystics moves.
Aaliyah Edwards made sense.
Why?
She went into a reduced role this season.
Okay.
I felt like they really were promoting and using Kiki Irafan instead of her.
That's a good
which
point, yeah.
she was producing, so nothing against Kiki.
Right.
So I think for Aaliyah Edwards to go to Connecticut, then she can play a bigger role. She's not a veteran, but she's not a rookie, so she has something to add to this team, and I think she's just gonna get more playtime, more bang for her buck.
Yeah, and closer to UConn.
Closer to UConn.
Yeah.
The fans will embrace her warmly.
I don't know what the Mystics are like thinking internally, what their
Yeah.
reasoning or thought process is. They have a
Yeah.
younger squad now.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia Clark is the oldest player in the WNBA. One of the, I mean, therefore most experienced. She's a phenomenal player. So it's like, were they thinking, hey, let's offload a little bit, but bring in somebody with a lot of leadership and
You're giving up
experience
your
to
top
guide?
scorer?
Okay, so then
Yeah.
that's the question. But based on what Brittany Sykes has said publicly or put
Yeah.
out publicly, it seems like she
was her
wanted
choice.
out.
Which again, and I've been saying this all day, she was having a breakout season, averaging 15 points a
Right.
game. I feel like she was an all-star. Like she was producing and having a high caliber
Season.
season.
Yeah.
So why leave when you're kind of the front leader and the front runner of this team, the quote unquote MVP of the team?
Right. I don't know. I don't think people of our pay grade know that.
No, I don't think so.
However, we were able to
connect the
determine.
dots.
I think it's based. Brittany Sykes wanted out.
yes,
She used the word liberating, which
She
usually
did.
implies.
She did.
I'm a wordsmith, so I paid attention to
Yes.
these things.
Tell us. Tell us. Yeah. Interpret.
Proof
her-
is in the pudding. Making decisions for yourself is a hell of a liberating feeling.
And this
Emoji
is-
with the wings.
This is a quote from Brittany Sykes on
From Brittany Sykes on leaving.
Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram.
So in being the wordsmith that you are,
So to me, that
What
implies
would you say this
she
means?
was stuck somewhere she didn't want to be, and she requested a trade, and that's the writing on the wall for me. BJ, do you agree?
agree, but I want to say because she was playing so well, I want to say it was personal life.
Yeah.
I want to put that out there.
Yeah. I
wanna
don't think
say
she
it
was
was-
undervalued or underused.
Yeah.
I think it was more probably something like in the environment culture wasn't.
Yeah, I want to say it
Right
was
for
like
her.
off court life that she was like, I'm not satisfied here. That's
Makes
what I want to say.
sense. Okay. I can get behind that. Any inkling, Kelley?
No, but I do love that social media allows players to
Express themselves.
Yeah.
tell as much of the story as they want to be told,
Yeah.
right? Because so much in the past, the narrative was controlled by the media,
Yeah.
us, interpreting
point.
things the way we thought.
Are we the problem?
We are not the problem because we are telling it
true.
like the players are telling it. And we are just amplifying what they're saying.
Right.
And if she wants to come on the podcast and say it herself,
Yeah, and explain more.
we would even invite that.
give
we
her
would
that
love
voice.
that. But I will say, I do, like, even being a player that had social media kind of develop as my career went on, it's nice that you have access to be able, I can put out my own statement. Before, you used to have to like put out a statement through the team or I don't know.
An agent or a press release.
Yeah, whoever.
It was official, very official.
Right. But now it gives the players a little bit of autonomy and control over how, what they want
The last word, yeah.
people to know.
Yeah.
Another player that got traded, Dijonay,
Has been very vocal.
very clearly
Yeah.
wanted out of Dallas.
Yeah.
And was able to make that known based on what she said. And again, not directly bashing Dallas or saying anything super negative about them, but just being like, yeah, I'm really happy about my situation now.
She said, this was one of the first times I've had fun playing basketball this season.
Yeah, which is like, is that
I mean, not much to decode.
But you know what? I respect it.
No, I
because-
don't mind it. I did not
Because
mind
the
it.
thing is,
Straight up.
that is the truth.
Yeah.
Like, good for
No.
her for being able to expressing that and like saying that.
Yeah. No,
And I
totally.
appreciate it.
I don't mind it. I really
We
don't.
want her to find her spark. We hope she does.
Exactly.
And she, speaking on her, has come into these first games with her new team, Mystics, and has been playing awesome.
Yeah.
Who?
Dijonay Carrington.
You mean Lynx?
What did I say?
Mystics.
Oh.
I got very confused
many
for a
animals.
second.
my bad.
There's
So
too many
no,
teams, too many
sorry.
players.
I meant
Okay.
Lynx.
Yeah. No, she has. Which great. You want to see? You want to see? You said Mystics.
Mystics.
You want to see? You want to see players happy and thriving. So
And she's played really well these first couple games.
yeah. But something that is going to get interesting, not that we want to really, drill down on more math because obviously it's nobody's strong suit over there
Not mine.
on that couch.
Maybe
Speak
yours.
for yourself.
STS major over here.
I meant to bring a calculator. Oh yeah, you are a statistical champion, so I feel like you should be maybe.
You're the science, technology, and society major.
I am, but
I think you have more of a background on math than I do.
I really struggled with Math 51, but we don't have to get into
I
that.
barely made it through statistics, so at least you tried.
So okay, what's interesting right now in terms of these trades, or what these trades kind of have us thinking about, is the 2026 draft. So the draft still exists.
Yeah,
for
what are the draft implications?
the WNBA? These are the draft implications that are kind of starting to surface or materialize as the season's going on.
Okay.
Chicago Minnesota trade that happened earlier this year gave Minnesota Minnesota Chicago's first round pick. So if Chicago finishes in the bottom 4, that first round pick, which will be a lottery pick, will go to Minnesota.
Wow.
So technically Minnesota being a top team and
Yeah.
having done that
Still, yeah.
trade and acquired that
Yeah.
pick from Chicago, because of Chicago's poor results this year, that could mean Minnesota just gets an absolute baller from the draft,
Yeah.
potentially.
Juju
Yeah.
Watkins, Lauren Betts. We got Hannah
Easy
Hidalgo,
Fud.
Fun.
Yeah.
Kiki Rice.
So,
Damn. Wow.
and it's so I didn't realize this is how it works because I thought that WNBA, the last place team automatically got the first round draft pick.
I do wonder why they do this raffle. Just
Yeah.
to keep it interesting.
I think they called it a lottery.
It's a lotto. It's a lotto.
I love that you called it a raffle. That's
Out of a hat.
You know, and that's on me.
it's the same
It's the
thing,
same thing.
no? Oh my god. So the way it works is between the 4 bottom teams, the odds are weighted to grab that number 1 pick. So the chances of drawing the first pick is based on the team's cumulative record over the last 2 seasons. The team with the worst cumulative 2-year record has the best chances of drawing the first pick. Which I'm like, I had no idea. Again, who's coming up with these
Yeah,
equations?
I don't
What's the
know.
debate? Is this worse than the FIFA rankings? This is a lot.
I don't
to
know,
keep pace
but I'm
with.
like,
I like it because it's like interesting because like I know last year the odds for the Sparks were like, oh, we're really going to get Paige. We're going to
Right.
get that first lottery pick. And then they didn't. So it was
Right.
kind of interesting to see like all the players once, I remember it was like a live stream. And it's like all the players sitting there, and then they find out they don't have the first round pick, and they're all like, they're like trying to keep a smile on their face, and they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like with Selection Sunday when
reminds
teams,
me of- yeah.
and it's like
And they're trying to like
Or
still
in
be
college when the
respectful.
playoffs, in college when the playoffs come out, and you're like wondering what seed you are.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, we're 4 seed.
No, yeah. But they're still
Yeah.
like on camera, so they're like, yeah.
And we play UCLA in the round of 32. It's gonna be good.
yeah. So
Uh.
I mean, again, most entertaining season of WNBA, and it's just going to continue to be that way
For
Continue,
sure.
yeah.
based
sure.
on
Lots to report on.
some of these shenanigans. But we will find out. We have to do a little shout out from our statistical champion.
That's right.
Let's hear it.
Asia Wilson had
What
a
happened?
career night, 32 points, 20 rebounds, wild stat line from her. First W player to get a 30-20 double-double,
That's
which
incredible.
is pretty
That
is
incredible.
pretty.
Should we just round of applause?
were any of her teammates doing anything else? Like,
That's what I'm
was-
saying. I'm like, it's so incredible.
What,
Ooh.
what was everybody else doing?
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
That's why I'm like, I don't know
must
if
be
this is like a
sore.
stat to be proud of.
She must be sore.
No, like truly. I mean,
It's
it
like-
is for
it's
her.
like,
Like that's incredible work. But I'm literally
Yeah.
just wondering.
No, but it's like with the Houston Dash when they're like, Jane Campbell had the most saves of the season. You're like, okay, but like, where are her defenders?
Yeah,
so
no,
it's
that
kind
is
of like,
true.
it's
It's
such a good stat
point.
from you, but
Having
as
the
a
most
team-
saves as a keeper is definitely a knock on your defense. Your defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having the
I think
most
you want,
clean
like,
sheets.
3 or 4 saves.
That's the stat you want as a defender and a
Absolutely.
keeper.
Absolutely.
I mean, keeper, you'll take the most saves, but
I'd rather have a shutout in every life.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Wow, shout out to Asia Wilson, absolutely doing
And I guess like
work.
this does reign the new debate of like her and Fee kind of going head to head for MVP of the whole season. Do you think she's making a case for herself now?
Again, it kind of goes back to that comment that we discussed earlier this year of like Asia's excellence these past years is almost a detriment to her moving forward because it's
Yeah.
like she has to almost outplay what she has done in the past.
Yeah, totally. No,
And it's
totally.
people aren't even looking at it as like a head-to-head situation. They're just looking at it as like, can Asia beat Asia?
Yeah, and I think while she is still playing well and having these obviously wild stat lines, I think now you have to take into account like her team is not doing as well as they have in
Right.
previous. And while Nafisa is still playing super well, but
Her team is
sig-
number one.
Yeah.
Right. No, it's true. Well, again,
I
wild.
do think she'll be still a nominee. If that's like, I don't know how many.
Oh,
I don't know,
yeah,
last year she was.
absolutely.
I don't think it'll be unanimous like it was last year for
Right.
her, but I do think someone in whatever committee votes will still throw her out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can't. I don't think.
I don't
I feel
think
like
you
as
can
long as
ignore
Asia
her.
Wilson is in the WNBA, she will always be an MVP
Agreed.
conversation.
Right. And I think if she's, there's a U.S. team roster to make, I think she's the first name you put out.
Yeah, for sure.
So
All right, enough math and formulas and figuring out statistics.
hurts.
Even though we love statistics
Yeah, we
because
do.
we love
We
you.
do.
Here at Sports Are Fun, there's nothing more important to us than freeing your fan. And now Adobe is making it easier than ever to have the space to create effortlessly, blaze new creative trails, and put your mark on the game you love with the perfect assist from Adobe Express. Let's get creative.
enough math. Let's get to the arts.
Let's do it. Okay, this week's Patch of the Week presented by Adobe Express will be diving into the fandom in Louisville. And this week's patch is made by Mitch. And they said, I spent 3 years living in Louisville, Kentucky, aka Derby City. And I was lucky enough to be there for the founding of Racing Louisville, the city's first women's soccer team and the only top-tier professional sports team in the city. Now, 4 years after their founding, I had the incredible opportunity to work with Adobe Express and team up with the NWSL to create some patches for all the Racing Louisville FC fans out there. I hope my fellow fans love these patches as much as I loved creating them. Go Big Perp. Let's go. Okay, I love this. I love Go Big Perp.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like the little...
Through the
Yeah. Megaphone.
Megaphone.
It's a for everybody listening, we're going over the patches where if you want to tune into YouTube and see the patches, Mitch made a Go Big Perp in a megaphone.
Is that the rallying cry of Louisville?
I think so.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I really like this one.
Ooh, I
This
like
is like an ode to
this.
the Derby as well.
100%. We got a pony or a horsey.
stallion.
That's a
A
thoroughbred if
Mustang?
I've ever seen.
What are the horses that race in the
Clydesdale.
Derby?
No.
Are they? No.
that's
I
so
was
wrong.
like, I
Those are
don't
like
know.
the big ones. I don't think those guys are
No fat
fast.
shaming.
That's a good question. I actually have no idea what type of horse races in the
A
Kentucky Derby.
No. Not a
But it
Mustang.
is a
seen
horse,
Secretariat.
and we're assuming one that races, holding a what would you call that? A banner
think
that
it's like
says
a
Lou
flag
on
banner.
it.
A little
Love
flag.
that. I love racing
this.
Louisville's colors. I love the diving into the derby, and I love.
For me, this wins over Go Big Perk.
Okay, this one's okay.
Yeah.
I know. I think that's my favorite right now.
Oh really? But you don't like animals?
no, I
Run
think this
with-
one's my favorite.
Run
Okay.
with us, race with us. Put that on a trucker hat.
This is like
No,
a
no,
really.
this is so
that's a
trucker
good.
hat
Yeah,
coded.
you could slap that on a trucker hat
Easily.
This is a patch.
I
I'm
love
down.
this.
Mitch, shout out to Mitch. Good
yeah,
job, Mitch.
Mitch, well done.
Crushed these.
Well done,
Those are
you.
These were
gorge.
great. I liked these a lot. All right, y'all. We are doing 2 awesome giveaways with Adobe. The first one is truly one of a kind. We're asking you, the fans, to customize NWSL Creator Club templates using Adobe Express. We'll have templates linked in the show notes below where you can also submit your design. We're looking for fans to create their own slogans and remix the Creator Club patch designs in a way that represent their team's DNA, culture, and vibe. And the winners will not only get a custom jacket, they'll also have their design featured on Sports Are Fun. So click the link in the show notes below to learn more and send us your design. I want to see it. Separately, Adobe and Just Women Sports are also teaming up for an NWSL Championship giveaway. That's right, we're giving away tickets to the biggest women's soccer event of the year. So if you want to head to San Jose for this year's NWSL Championship, click that link in the show notes below and be entered for a chance to win. Group chat time.
Group chat time.
go.
BJ's favorite
My
time.
favorite time of the week.
I'm excited about the headline.
Let's just pour one out, you guys.
Oh,
Everyone hold one up.
Jesus Christ.
Let's pour one out to Kelley
Cheers,
O'Hara.
Auntie Kelley.
We are really gonna miss you.
Yep, and my eyebrows.
Yep, we are really gonna miss you.
It was a good run.
Kelley O'Hara did have a little jump scare over the past week.
My,
She died.
My adoring fans had a jump scare.
Yeah, she
In
died.
memoriam. Okay,
Stanford.
we don't
In
have to say
loving
all of
memory.
Well, Stanford.
Stanford.
in memoriam.
I know, actually.
I mean, to be fair, like, yeah, I mean,
It looks like you
No
passed
trigger
away.
warning.
I think that's going to be the first line of my speech that I'll give at the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Like, guys, we got to work on a different.
We got to work on
Yeah,
a different graphic.
you have to lean
We
into
do.
that.
Yeah, it's
Like
just-
2006 to 9, you lived a short life, even, but a great one.
I turned up in college. I'll tell you
You tu-
that.
right.
6 to 09.
Yeah, you
I packed
turned
a lot
You
in
turned up that
those.
razor.
She
'cause
wanted
your brows
Mac
were
Herman.
gone.
No, that was just it was just like
You plucked
I
them.
can't believe you on the Mac
that was my
Herman.
sister's work.
In seriousness, Kelley is inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Should we
of
read your stats
Stanford.
out? Like, honestly, that's really impressive.
Look
By
at all
all
your
means.
stats.
Two- statistical
2009
champion.
Mac Herman Trophy winner, 3-time All-American, 2009 Pac-10 Player of the Year, 3-time U.S. Women's National Team Olympian, 4-time World Cup participant, 2-time NWSL champion, Stanford Hall of Fame class of
Capping it off with
2025, and lived through 2025.
We're
Great
still
life.
kicking.
And still
Hopefully, I make it
kicking.
there. Jesus
Heart
Christ, this is
still
getting like
beating.
yeah.
Cool. Well, congrats you.
Jesus, thank you.
No, you should be so proud of yourself. You are so young. Hall of Fames are for like old people.
We went to the same college, but I fear I didn't make the same impact. But so
Yet.
proud of you.
Yet.
Yeah.
No, I am very honored to be
Inducted.
inducted.
in the Home of Champions, what they call it.
Yeah,
The giant
hall.
where all the coaches' offices are. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's where
Champions.
the okay. Wait, is it now? In the that was called the Fishbowl when I was there,
Oh, yeah,
and it
no
was an
longer the
indoor
Fishbowl.
basketball court, and we would play
that's so
indoor soccer
cool.
on it when
Are you
like we were
serious?
rained out. Yeah.
Damn, I
Wait,
wish
so
I went to
now
college.
that's the
Home of Champions.
oh.
I'll probably see your face plastered all over the wall, just like it was the locker room. I walked in every day
And
and
look at
saw
us
you
now.
for 4 years
You
before
get
I
it
even
in,
knew you.
You get it in person.
I know.
a live
it's
talking
pretty
face.
crazy. But congratulations,
Okay,
Kelley.
but yes, I'm very honored. And
So they call
she's
you and they tell
alive.
you you're eligible. You
Yes.
tell them I
I-
would like to wait.
Well,
basically.
they were like, you can't. I said I can't attend, and so they said, okay, we'll call you next year. Called me next year. I was like, can't attend.
So they've been trying to get you
They've
for a
been
couple
calling,
years.
and
That's so
She finally
flattering.
answered.
No, it
That's
is.
so flattering.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, and but I think they kind of were like, we can't guarantee.
You'll be
Well, yeah, you'll be like the
inducted.
next one that will call for the next year, but like you'll get inducted eventually. It's
Yeah.
just,
Damn.
but they've been calling, and then they,
And this year you were like,
And I
I'll
said-
be there.
I literally was like, I'm available, so let me know if you want to stick me in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's so awesome. So
Yeah.
what does
So-
the celebration consist of? You'll have a speech. You'll be there at Stanford.
Ceremony on a Friday night. Mom and Dad will come.
Very
Cam will
cool.
be there. Will be a fun little evening, and then we go to the football game. And I think we're like honored
love,
during the football
love.
game, which will be fun.
Heck, I
awesome.
might come. I might fly out to Palo Alto.
Yeah.
We'll
Come
see.
on.
Do you want
I
us
think you're a
to-
little busy,
We'll see.
but you know.
I'll check my
I have-
schedule.
You
I have-
can come.
I have-
come.
I have
I'll check
3
my
personal
schedule.
days.
Yeah, but
We'll see.
yeah.
We
But
can't
no,
wait.
it's- say that
We
again?
can't wait. And we
Same.
also can't wait to see what you wear.
I know. I want to. Pick a cute outfit.
Power
Yeah.
suit, dress. What are you thinking?
No, okay. No, but
Maybe
in
just
all
a Naomi
seriousness,
shirt.
I am very honored because like I chose Stanford because of one, the academics. I was like first and foremost
The rigor.
but then it is such a school of like rich athletic history and legacy.
Yeah.
And to
Absolutely.
be like joining that in the Hall of Fame
You're elite.
truly does mean a lot. So I do feel very honored and I am really excited. And I'm like very proud to be a Stanford alum.
Should be.
So
I'm tearing up.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Anyway, and I'm still alive, thank God.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
this would be such an
I
inconvenience
know.
if you weren't
They
for
can't
real.
keep doing that. It's not
Jesus.
okay.
Okay, something that I thought was hilarious.
Let's get into it.
Stud Buds live streaming their double date.
Oh yeah, I watched.
I
that.
was like,
I loved
never.
it.
I hope they never stop.
No, I thought it was hilarious.
I was just like, you guys are diabolical for putting this on a live stream.
So,
I feel
but I'm
incredible.
also like, did you get consent from your dates?
Yeah, did they sign off?
Were they
on,
like, oh, yeah, we'll be on the
you
live?
you can put me in your like content.
Like so funny.
No,
but I
my
was thinking
God.
about like maybe this is something we could take on. Like we could do this together.
Me and you?
Yeah, yeah.
I am so down.
Yeah.
I'll be your wing
in.
woman.
I
Yeah,
want
you guys
in.
don't know this, but because they don't put this on for some reason, but Kelley helps me a lot with my dating advice.
I do. I actually think I think I
You're my
give good
auntie.
advice when it
Yeah.
comes to
when we're in
love.
our off season and people are like, "Oh my god, we missed the podcast," we'll just put up the videos of us sitting here talking about my dating life.
Or we could do a short series and it's me helping you
Right.
I want help too.
throughout New
Right.
York dating
Right.
scene.
Right. So,
lots
in
to
conclusion, we're gonna do a live stream dating show where Kelley's gonna set me up.
The live stream will be when we're out and then we'll have recaps.
Right.
Perfect.
So,
Good idea.
line up.
Oh my God.
Line
You
up,
guys have so
boys.
much to look forward to. Yeah, no, actually, what we should do is similar to what we did last year of JWS needs an intern, Kelley needs an intern, BJ needs a boyfriend.
Let's go.
I don't know if I want this marketed as like I'm that desperate.
He doesn't need.
Well, we weren't desperate, but then we
Anyone
found
would
an
be so
absolute
lucky.
gem.
You're so right.
So it's like
Let's
it
start the
worked
promotion.
once.
It worked
I mean,
once.
the
Anyone would be so
algorithm's
lucky.
there.
A broken clock.
The math is mathing.
Right, twice a day.
Exactly. Therefore, why not run it back?
Why not run it back?
not?
Apply to be BJ's boyfriend here in the link below. And a great
have a lot of
thing
fan
about
mail.
BJ that you guys should know is that he knows every line of Freakier Friday. Freaky Friday. Yeah, Freakier Friday's out. BJ's seen it.
Speaking of Freakier Friday, the star, Jamie Lee Curtis,
Yes.
was asked in an interview who would she want to switch bodies with for a day, and she picked Caitlin Clark.
I would want to switch bodies with Kelley O'Hara so that I could beat me in tennis. You know what I mean? Could finally beat me
would
in
you
tennis.
actually like?
Yeah.
Well, just
I want to know what it is to be in a 5'6" build
5'5".
with elite athleticism that qualifies for the Stanford Hall of Fame.
It's like not a bad life.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
let's do
Yeah.
it.
No, realistically, so you would switch with Kelley. Who
Yeah,
would you
so I
switch
could-
with for the day?
Yeah.
Who would I? I was thinking. I
Don't
was like,
feel obligated to say me. It's like,
I don't. Even in the slightest.
what? I live a great life.
No, you absolutely do.
These boots are made for walk-in. Come on.
I am thinking about like the potential pros of switching with you.
Yeah, 23-year-old in New York.
But I feel like I already kind of lived that life.
Really
you know?
marinate in it.
Say that again?
Really marinate in it.
Okay, well, my initial thought was like a Martha Stewart or an Oprah because they have beautiful gardens and I want to like live.
farm to table.
I'm not even
I
kidding.
love that.
I don't know. That was just my one thought.
I like
but
Martha
now,
Stewart.
Right, okay.
if we're talking about physical prowess,
Maybe Stevie Nicks, honestly, for me. She's a lot cooler than you.
I'm kind of like a Shaun White or a Chloe Kim, like something sick, or like
Yeah, that would be cool.
or some type of like really good surfer,
I think
Yeah,
you're,
that'd be
yeah,
cool.
or
That would be
like
cool.
somebody who can dunk.
like bonsai pipeline.
Yeah,
You're in the
like I
barrel.
want to. That would be
You're an-
insane.
You're an
That'd be
adrenaline
cool.
junkie, so that checks out.
Yeah, am I?
I think so.
I feel like I'm a calculated risk junkie, but you know.
That's fair too.
Anyway, who would you?
Instantly, I thought I would want to do like Gabby Thomas or Sha'Carri Richardson. I want to see how fast I can go.
Oh,
Like I would
wanna see
love
how
to
fa- I
see
like
how
that.
fast I could sprint.
yo, great answer.
you so
Actually,
much.
to be able to run at
That speed.
You're
and see
long
what
distance
happens.
runners.
I am a
Maybe
long
she would
distance
know what
runner.
it is
Okay.
to run 10 miles.
Exactly.
There you go. Okay, so I'd be Chloe Kim. You'd
Okay.
be Gabby Thomas, or
Sha'Carri Richardson.
and you'd be me. Just for the
and
tennis.
or Stevie Nicks.
and
Edge of
or Stevie
17.
Nicks.
Yeah, we'll see.
We got another great week ahead of sports. We got Washington Spirit versus Racing Louisville Friday at 8 p.m. Kansas City versus Orlando Saturday at 4 p.m. That's
That'll
gonna
be the
a
one.
good match.
That'll be the one.
North Carolina versus Portland Saturday at 7:30 p.m. WNBA Wings vs. Fever. Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Liberty vs. Aces. Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Dream vs. Storm. Wednesday at 10 p.m.
Don't forget Gotham Sunday. We play the Houston Dash at home.
Oh, it's at home.
Maybe you can light the torch this week.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's at home. We have home games.
4:30.
this weekend, home. Okay, I might be there. What time?
Nice little Sunday
I'll be
Monday
there.
afternoon.
4:30.
Yeah,
I could close out my weekend that way.
I think so.
All right, cool.
Great.
Well, listen,
Enjoy
guys.
the
the bang.
Let's go.
Thanks for hanging with us, sticking with us.
Bearing with us.
Hope you got your calculators
Stinking.
out. Sticking?
I thought you said stinking. I was like, who stinks?
Stinking, staying, sticking with us, riding it out.
All right, I'm going to the bathroom.
Sports are
Okay.
fun. Don't forget to subscribe.
Thank you.
By the way, don't forget to subscribe.
Thank you very much.
Like, comment, follow, all the things.
Sports are fun.
Sports are fun.
Come on.
We'll see you guys next week. He just got to go to the bathroom.
That's a wrap.